First human remains unearthed in downtown Tampa, right in the middle of the $3 billion Water Street development. Good evening, I'm Isabel Rosales in for Jameson.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Thanks for joining us, everyone. The developer has been very quiet about who the remains may belong to. ABC Action News reporter Carson Chambers joining us live from downtown, where Tampa City leaders spent this afternoon asking many questions. Carson?
Right, and the developer won't say whether or not these remains belong to Native Americans, settlers, or soldiers, but they do say that all stakeholders involved have been notified and efforts are underway to handle them with respect and care.
The concern is making sure that things are done right. Things are done in moral context.
Water Street's developer is confirming that it's unearthed human remains dating back to the 1830s at its downtown Tampa construction site. SPP, or Strategic Property Partners, is required to keep the city of Tampa updated on any human remains found during construction. SPP has been pretty quiet about what their crews have uncovered because there's a strong historical possibility these could be Native American remains. Now, it did hire an archaeology firm to properly and respectfully handle any historical artifacts or remains. Historical maps show this area was once the site of Oakland Cemetery, dating back to Fort Brook and the 1830s. These remains could be U.S. soldiers, Seminole Indian remains, even early settlers. In the early 1980s, Steve Michelini headed up the Fort Brook parking garage project, which also unearthed Native American bones.
They're not as much in the public eye because it's a private property, but they still have guidelines they have to follow. But they don't have to tell you that, exactly what they're doing, but they have to certify to the state that they're following those guidelines.
And if you remember years ago in the early 80s, those remains that were not Native American, who belonged to settlers, were actually relocated to city property at the Oakland Cemetery in downtown Tampa. We are live in Tampa. I'm Carson Chambers, ABC Action News.